News that's coming in at the moment. It's the world leaders who have expressed concerns over the escalating war taking place in West Asia. They're calling for restraint. News that's also coming in. Iranian strikes on Israel. They have left 34 people injured. Iran has struck Israel with a barrage of missiles. That's the latest that is coming in with regards to the missile war taking place between Iran and Israel. Woman trapped under the rubble has been injured. 34 people injured so far in Iran's missile attack. Iran has struck Israel with a barrage of missiles. Those are the visuals that you are seeing on your screens. Iran has struck Israel with a barrage of missiles. Now this after Iran gave out a stern warning and said that there will be very swift punishment for the missile attack which was done by Israel. This is the latest which is coming in. Even as we speak, the drone attacks between Iran and Israel continue. Iran has struck Israel with a barrage of missiles. Those are the visuals coming in from Iran. My colleague Ashraf Wani is now joining me on the story. Ashraf, Iranian strikes now, we have seen 34 people have been injured so far. It is Iran that has struck Israel with a barrage of missiles.
Yes, absolutely. And the number of wounded in the Israel, particularly in the Tel Aviv, has now increased to 50, which has been confirmed by the IDF. There was a series of these rockets which were fired by the Iran on the Israel, not only in the Tel Aviv, but in the different parts of the Israel, including the northern parts and the Galilee Heights. Still, these incoming missiles are being fired from Iran to the Israel, and the air defense system of Israel has been already activated, their dome system, which are trying to diffuse more and more these missiles in air. But despite all those efforts, many of these missiles have grounded and exploded on ground, causing damage to the buildings, residential buildings, as well as what the inputs we are getting that the army headquarters, the Ministry of Defense of Israel, has also got hit by one of the ballistic missiles fired from Tehran.
Ashraf, one of the things that the world is now very keenly looking at is that will this war end anytime soon? Israel is saying that this is a war because Iran is now threatening the very existence of Israel. Even at the UNSC, the United Nations Security Council, Israel said that they actually waited for quite some time for the diplomatic channels to work. But once that broke down, once the talks broke down, only then are we seeing these missile attacks.
In fact, this tension is going to escalate. The Americans have guaranteed the Israel that they are going to defend them. If the Israel gets weaker or there will be a lot of damage by the by the Irani missiles to the Israel, then America has to come to defend the Israel. That is a treaty between the two countries. And once America enters into the war, then it is sure that this war is going to escalate further from Israel and Iran to the other Gulf nations, because USA has the army bases in different parts and the different countries of the Gulf, particularly in the Bahrain, in the Kuwait, then in the Jordan, as well as in the Iraq. They are the soft targets for the Iran, and if so far Iran has not targeted the American bases in the Gulf or in any Gulf country,
right,
that will be the dangerous move in this whole conflict. And Netanyahu only wanted that thing, that America should get dragged in this war so that it could get easy for him to counter the Iran. Iran has also suffered a lot of damages on the Friday aerial strikes. More than 200 targets were hit by the IDF from the dawn on Friday till evening, and still it is being told that Israel is preparing for another wave of attacks on Iran and particularly on Tehran.
Right, Ashraf, please stay on with me.